What would you do if money, fame, and social pressure did not matter? Really, who would you be? Imagine standing at the crossroads of life, freshly graduated, diploma in hand, feeling the weight of expectations pressing from every side. Maybe you felt it yourself, the buzz of possibility mixed with uncertainty. I once knew a young woman, let's call her Maya. On graduation day, surrounded by applause and cameras, Maya felt strangely empty. She'd followed all the rules, ticked every box, but she didn't recognize herself in the mirror. It was only months later, after a tearful night of soul-searching, that she realized she'd never asked what truly mattered to her. That realization changed everything. Today, let's talk about personal values and the power that comes from living true to them. This isn't just a pep talk, it's a roadmap to living a life you're proud to call your own. So, what are personal values, really? Strip away the jargon and you'll find that values are the invisible compass that guides your choices, even when no one is watching. Picture them as the coordinates that shape your journey, the principles that steer you when the path gets foggy. Without values, you're like a GPS with no destination. You just keep driving, circling roundabouts, burning fuel, but never arriving anywhere that feels right. For young people, values can seem abstract, but they show up in everyday decisions. Integrity, the choice to do what's right, even when it's hard. Curiosity, the drive to ask questions, explore, and learn beyond the classroom. Freedom, the desire to choose your own path, to carve out a life that feels authentic. Creativity, finding new ways to solve problems, express yourself, and inspire others. Contribution, the impulse to give back, to make a difference beyond yourself. These aren't just fancy words for a resume. They're the building blocks of a meaningful life. Let's get real for a moment. Why does living true to your values even matter? The emotional impact is huge. When you ignore your values, chasing someone else's dream, or bending to outside pressures, you feel it deep down. Emptiness, burnout, regret. It's like wearing shoes that don't fit. Every step hurts, even if they look good from the outside. On the flip side, living in alignment with your values isn't always easy, but it's profoundly fulfilling. Confidence grows from knowing you're on your own path. Resilience comes from having something worth fighting for. Psychologists have found that people who live by their values experience higher well-being, deeper motivation, and a sense of belonging in their own lives. Think about this. When your actions match your values, you feel at home in your own life. That's the kind of comfort that no amount of money or fame can buy. So, how do you discover your own values? It's not something you pick off a menu. It takes reflection, honesty, and a willingness to explore. Grab a journal and write about moments when you felt most alive or proud. Those flashes of clarity reveal what matters most. Look at your role models. What do you admire in them? Is it their courage, kindness, independence? Your heroes are often mirrors of the values you hold dear. Pay attention to what makes you angry or uncomfortable. Sometimes anger is the bodyguard of your values, protecting what feels right. If injustice, dishonesty, or conformity sets your teeth on edge, those reactions point to your inner compass. Don't be afraid to try new experiences either. Sometimes you have to step outside your comfort zone to realize what truly resonates. Here's a little interactive moment. Think about words that matter most to you. Shout them out in your mind. Freedom, family, creativity, adventure, empathy. Each word is a seed that can grow into a guiding principle for your life. To see the power of living true to your values, let's look at an inspiring story from Japan. Naomi Osaka, a tennis champion of Japanese Haitian heritage, faced incredible cultural pressure, media scrutiny, and identity struggles. As her fame grew, so did the expectations. She was supposed to smile, perform, and fit a mold, but Naomi knew her values: mental health, self-respect, and social justice. When anxiety and depression threatened her well-being, she made a bold choice. She withdrew from major tournaments, risking her popularity and sponsorships. The world watched in shock, but Naomi stood her ground. Her decision sparked a global conversation about mental health in sports and the right to prioritize personal well-being over external demands. She faced criticism and misunderstanding, but she gained peace and authenticity. Naomi's story shows that staying true to your values may cost you in the short term, but it pays dividends in personal freedom and integrity. And if you prefer a story from another corner of Japanese culture, consider Soichiro Honda. As a young man, Honda was expected to take the safe route, settle for a stable job, and conform. Instead, he valued creativity and perseverance. He tinkered, failed, and tried again, eventually founding Honda Motor Kobe. His refusal to compromise his values led to innovations that changed the world of transportation. Honda's story reminds us that living true to your values isn't just about personal happiness, it's about building a legacy. So, what are the lessons for you? First, know your compass, identify what you stand for, even if it takes time and experimentation. Second, make aligned choices, say no to paths, people, or opportunities that betray your values, even if it means swimming against the current. Third, be courageous. Living true to your values is not always easy. It can mean risking popularity, comfort, or approval, but it's always worth it. Your values are the roots. The deeper they go, the higher you can grow. When storms hit, strong roots keep you standing. Let's circle back to the opening question. Who would you be if nothing held you back? Right now, you have the power to choose not just what impresses others, but what fulfills you. Take one small action today to live closer to your values. Maybe it's speaking up for what's right, pursuing a passion project, or simply being honest with yourself about what you want. Remember, live so that when someone tells your story, your values are the hero. Don't settle for a life that looks good but feels empty. Build one that's true, bold, and deeply yours. The world needs more people who are unapologetically themselves, and that starts with you.